Hi, I'm Jim Sammons with Jackson Kayak. I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the new Jackson Kayak Kraken 13.5. I'm going to start here up at the front. If you look at the bow, again, this is a paddler's boat. It's got a very clean entry point, so it's going to give good punch through the surf, good punch through the chop, and have really nice glide. At 13.5 feet, a little more nimble than the 15.5 footer. The 13.5 is a little bit more maneuverable. You're going to lose a little bit of glide, but you're still going to have great performance. Like the name implies, 13.5. It's 13.5 feet long, and it's 30.5 inches wide. So it's a little bit wider than the 15 footer, but it's also got a little bit more volume. So it's still going to carry the weight really, really well. Solid handle for carrying that gear, carrying that kayak down to the beach. Dual layer hatch, neoprene gasketed. That's going to keep it nice and watertight. And it keeps those beautiful lines at the front of the boat, good water shedding. It's scooped out a little bit so you can slide your paddle right up underneath it. We know how kayak fishermen are. They like to take pictures of themselves. They like to have videos. They like to have mounts all over the boat. So we have two pieces of Yak Attack gear track right up at the front where you can place a paddle keeper or another GoPro. You have your GoPro mount here and another spot here where you could actually put in a ram ball or anything. So lots of rigging options right off the front of the boat. You have the really big hinged center hatch. So really easy, just toss that thing forward if you're stowing gear. That center hatch comes with a removable tub. So for a lot of guys, they love having this tub. They keep tackling it, keep it from sliding around the boat. Personally, I always chuck this thing because I put an insulated game bag in here. There's so much volume inside this boat. You can put a big insulated game bag so you can get those big fish down inside the kayak on ice. On the center hatch, two long pieces of gear track. So you can mount your rod holders, or as I do, I have a Yak Attack plate that I attach right here for attaching my fish finder. It makes it very, very solid, but super easy to remove. Like all of the Jackson kayaks that you would want to rudder, they come pre-rigged, so it's super easy to rudder the boat. Adjustable foot pegs, so you can really dial things in. The Elite Edition, like this one, actually comes with padding. So it's great for when you want to stand in the boat underneath your feet, but also just long days of paddling underneath your heels. Having that padding under your heel just makes it so much more comfortable. Jackson's always been known for having the multi-height options in their seating, and a lot of guys asked for this for wanting the faster boat who are still paddling in flat waters to be able to get up a little bit higher. So now with the Kraken, you have that higher seat position. So very stable, easier to stand up when you're in this position. Also just, you know, you're cruising the flats, a little bit better visibility from that little bit higher position. Believe me, rough water, you're going to want to be down there. Of course, Jackson Kayak is just known for the super, super comfortable seating. So not just being able to move this seat around, this thing is so comfortable to sit in. Comes with a thermarest pad for that lumbar support. One thing that's really important for an offshore boat is being able to lock it in. So with a piece of gear track down here and a strap, I can just pull this thing down. So if I'm in heavy surf conditions, I want the best tie down possible, and this just really locks that seat in. So we've always had a pouch on the back of the seat, but this year they went with the Sea Line, which is waterproof. So you feel much more comfortable at maybe having your camera and other gear that you really want to keep dry back behind your seat. This boat's really ready to go out and fish right out the door. Comes with 8 rod holders, 2 rocket launchers from Ram, 2 flush mounts. You have the 3 on the Kraken crate, and then 1 more that you can put up on your forward hatch. Of course, one of the very important things to me was to make sure everything you carried on your boat is secure, really can lock it down. Being able to lock down your crate onto the gear tracks on the side. So if you do have that incident where you go over in the surf, your crate's not going to go anywhere because it's locked down solid on the Yak Attack gear track. That's a quick rundown of most of the features on the Jackson Kayak Kraken 13.5. If you want to get a better look at it, go visit one of your local Jackson Kayak dealers.